it's Mama Bear and Little Bear. He's sleeping. But I thought I could do a video kind of explaining my pregnancy journey and then kind of explaining my birth story, not in graphic detail, so don't feel the need to switch the video. I'm not going to explain it in graphic detail. No. Sure YouTube won't let me post that. But yeah, so let's just get started. So how I found out I was pregnant is for 2 weeks before I took the pregnancy test, I was constantly nauseous, no matter what. I would eat, it just wouldn't go away. Well, then finally something told me to take a pregnancy test, and it's positive. And I couldn't believe it, so I took another one. It was positive, and I was just the best day of my life. Ever since I saw those 2 lines, that's when I became a mother. There's some people that don't become a mother till after the baby's born. Not me. I was a mother as soon as I saw those lines. I started eating right. I started drinking water. If you knew me before I was pregnant, I never drank water. So yeah, it's crazy how something can change you. Yeah, I took a test. It was positive. And then so I think it was around, what was it? Oh, like maybe May 20th. I think that's when I took the test. May 20th of last year, obviously. And excuse me. Okay, so and then I went to the doctors. I found out it was for sure positive. It wasn't a false positive. It was for sure. I have them wrapped in a little blanket. But I want to show you guys. So my grandma at our baby shower got us this cute little album for him for the first 5 years. But so this is my ultrasound picture when he was a little bean in my tummy. This is the first one. It was 6 weeks. I was 6 weeks. That's when I found out. But I have it in a frame. This is baby. But yeah, so that was my 6-week ultrasound. So, my first trimester was definitely, I think, my worst when it came to the nausea. A day after I found out I was pregnant, so I used to be a waitress, and I had a couple donut holes at work, and I was on my way home. I actually ended up pulling over to the side of the road throwing up. I was so, it's just, that definitely confirmed it to me, wow, okay, I really am pregnant. I can't believe it. And yeah, I couldn't really I think the whole pregnancy, I only threw up maybe a handful, maybe 5 times, maybe 4, but I was always nauseous. And when you're always feeling nauseous like that, you might as well just throw up. Honestly, you may want me feel very nauseous, but anyway, yeah, so my first trimester was definitely worse with the nausea. Second trimester, probably a lot of women say, is the best. You start feeling more energetic, you start being able to keep food down. Even your appetite comes back. And then the third, though, I think is the first, but maybe a little worse, but I don't, because it's the tired, when you really get to the end, you're always so tired. But the nausea really only hit me in this first trimester. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys some of my ultrasound pictures. So I have a 6 week. I just showed you the 6 week. And then I went in at 11 weeks because I had a little scare. I'm not going to lie. I went to the ER a lot when I was pregnant because I was scared. But I'm trying to do this the best. Yeah, my grandma got us this little photo album, and I love it so much. There we go. So that was the 11 weeks. He was so small. Now he's so big. So yeah, 11 weeks, and then this is from his like big anatomy scan, finding out he was a boy. I did do the genetic testing, which it said boy. Um, um, I did the genetic testing and it said boy, but then this was like the big scan where you could definitely tell he was a boy. I'm not gonna unfold the pictures because, like I said, you could definitely tell he was a boy. And I don't want to go against any YouTube guidelines, but I will just show you this first one. Look at him. This was, I think, 20 weeks in 1 day. Halfway there. Right? All right. So, oh, I love this. So, I feel like I could be a scrapbooker. Do scrapbooks. But I did this after the baby shower. This is for the baby shower page. That was a ribbon. And I like dissected it. It made it really cute. I don't know. I love how I did that. Really creative, Janetta. Good job. And then this is his 36 weeks ultrasound. I really wanted to do 3D photos, but he was stubborn. He didn't want to be seen. So, I could only get, you could definitely tell he was gonna have some big juicy lips. Is that weird to say? I don't know. But yeah, so that's his nose and his lips. It's not the best picture. He had his hands in front of his face. He didn't want to be seen no more. He's like, now you gotta wait till I'm born. That was my last one. That was 36 weeks. And then the next chapter is like, when he's born and stuff in the book. So I gotta like print pictures of his birth photos. And then also, I saved his umbilical cord and the wristband from the hospital from all of us. So like mine, his, and Dad's. But yeah, so that's just my pregnancy journey. But okay, so let's kind of get into the birth story. So I was pregnant for 40 weeks and 4 days. He was a big baby. My last weigh-in, so before I got pregnant, I weighed 125. My last weigh-in, like when I was pregnant with him, or like my last OB appointment, 168. So I gained about the right amount of weight, the right amount of weight. Anyway, when you're pregnant, you can't really be too concerned about that because you got a baby you're feeding. And even now, breastfeeding, I can't be too concerned about that because I gotta make sure I'm supplying enough nutrients for me and him. Anyway, okay, so I was pregnant for 40 weeks, 4 days. I went in on January 23rd of this year. I was supposed to have an appointment at 7 p.m., but actually when my fiance and I were getting ready to pack up the truck and go, they called me and said I had to cancel because I had a bunch of people coming. I did not take that very lightly. I will admit I freaked out on the lady, and I was just ready, ready to meet my baby, ready to meet our baby, hold him. I was scared of the whole labor, but I was just 40 weeks and 4 days. Come on, I'm over this. I want to meet the baby. I want, Anyway, okay, well, my fiance and I ended up going to the town where the hospital was at. We hung out at someone's house for a little bit. Before we left, I called and asked if there was any spots open, and there was a spot open, and I went in at 11 p.m. Didn't get seen till 12 p.m. I got checked. I was dilated to a 1 and then fully effaced, means my cervix was fully thinned. They put me on oxytocin. Let me tell you, that really got the contractions going. Actually, when I went to the hospital, my contractions were about 5 minutes apart. And let me tell you, I was worried that I wouldn't know when I was in labor, but people are right. You're gonna know. you're gonna know. Like it's and even period cramps isn't really even a feeling to. I don't think it's totally like the totally different feeling. I think. Or maybe it's just that that's what a very strong period cramp feels like, and I thought I had strong cramps, but no. Anyway, so I had a birth in my birth plan. I wanted to try a lot of different methods before doing any medication. I was really set on that. So when they started to get really bad, I soaked in the bathtub for a little bit. It kind of helped me relax through the contractions, but it did not help. It did not take no pain away. But also know that nothing's going to take that pain away except the epidural because you're numb from the waist down. So don't expect if you are someone who is considering hydrotherapy, it does not take it away, but it does help you relax through the pain. But then as they get stronger and more consistent, it's he double hockey sticks. It hurts so bad, but it's so worth it because you know you're a step closer to meeting your baby, your miracle. It is crazy what a woman's body can do. So I think it's it got to where the pain was so bad. I was yelling at my fiance for the dumbest things because I was in so much pain. So I finally got the epidural. I was scared of getting the needle put in my back, and that's why I didn't want to do it. But you know what? That's worth it because I was able to sleep. There's no way you could sleep through those contractions without the epidural or any medication. I was gonna try the laughing gas, but I don't think I did. I think I just went for the epidural. And he has socks on his hands because all his mittens are dirty, and he still can scratch himself. So, anyone wondering? But yeah. So, oh yeah. So they checked me around 5 a.m. I think I got the epidural probably around 4, and they checked me around 5 a.m. I was at a 5. Really surprised to hear that my labor was going that quick. Yeah, and then I got some sleep. I woke up. My mom was there. My grandma was there. Oh yeah, I called her at 5. Told her I was at a 5. She's all freaking out, thinking that I'm gonna give birth in the next few minutes. But no. And then I woke up, I think around 8. My mom and grandma come in the room. We talk. I had a bunch of those Italian ice things in the hospital. So good because when you get the epidural, you can't get out of bed, so you have to get a catheter, but you don't feel it. And then, okay, don't get too graphic now. And then just for anyone thinking doing the epidural, like you have to get a catheter, you can't get out of bed to go to the bathroom, to get up, nothing. Now, the nurses do move you here and there to get, but they, oh yeah, and you can't eat. So those like really you can just eat like ice chips, but they had these Italian ice frozen things, and that's what I was eating. They had cherry and lemonade. I think I had like 2 of both, 2 of each. But oh yeah, definitely those are so good. I want one now. I'm gonna get those at the store. Anyway, yeah, they checked me. I think around 9, maybe around 9:30 a.m. I was at a 10. And my provider told me, okay, so you can start pushing now, or you can give yourself 20 minutes, get in the right headspace, mentally prepare yourself to start pushing. Oh, I did that option. I started feeling really nauseous. I think I did throw up. Yeah, they gave me Zofran. It did not really help. I threw up maybe a few times. I think I threw up a little bit before. I was like, because as your cervix thins, you get nauseous, and yeah, so fun. But yeah, then I think around he was born at 10:19 a.m. on the 24th of January. So I pushed, and then she said I pushed for 40 minutes. So that means, okay, they must have checked me around 9:10. I was at a 10. She gave me 20 minutes, started pushing around 9:40. Did I do my math right? I don't know. But yeah, I pushed for 40 minutes, and out comes this beautiful miracle. Instantly, when I laid him on they laid him on my chest. I instantly started crying. It's so crazy, the feeling, I could never, it's a feeling you can't explain. It's so amazing. Such a miracle. He's such a miracle. Um, and I did the delayed cord clamping. I made sure she didn't cut the cord till it was white because that means all the blood and nutrients has gotten to him through the umbilical cord. And yeah, he laid on my chest and he latched right away. And in the hospital, I was having a little bit trouble with him latching, but then he got good. We both got good at it. And then for some reason, the first day home, he did not want to latch, so I started pumping. But then I finally got the hang of it. But I got, as you guys can see from my other video, I got a whole supply of milk in the freezer. But I've been feeding him from the source now. But yeah, that's pretty much my birth story. It's beautiful. I still can't believe I'm a mother, but I would not trade it for the world. I'm so thankful for him. And yeah, being a mother is an amazing feeling. I was born on January 24th this year. He's almost actually tomorrow will be 4 weeks old, almost a month old. I can't believe it. But yeah, at 10:19 a.m. And I love him so much. I love being a mom. I love my family. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, that was my pregnancy journey and birth story. I hope you guys enjoyed. And feel free to like and subscribe if you want. And if you guys have any questions or something you maybe think I didn't cover, just comment below. Ask. I love answering questions. So I will try to answer them the best I can. But yeah, so if you think there's anything I could have covered a little bit more, like I said, I didn't want to get graphic. So, birth is a crazy thing. um, but yeah, so if you have any questions, comment below or any thoughts, anything, just comment below. I love to hear your guys' opinions or anything. And if you are someone who is pregnant and you're gonna be a new mom, don't be scared. It's a beautiful thing. Labor's crazy. It's a little bit scary, but it's not. It's a miracle, and you just have to remember it's the next step close to meeting the miracle that you and the dad created and then you carried in your body. You know, it's so amazing. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna try to post a little bit more. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Little Bear and I will see you guys next time. Bye.